It's me, it's Queen Haru, and I'm here today with another exciting edition of Ask an Aquarius. Now, if you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Guys, I got a doozy for y'all. This woman hit me up last night. She's very nice. She's an Aquarius, and her husband is a Taurus. So she told me that they've been having some problems. They've been together for a while, and they've lately been having some problems. In the last month, things have started to get better. So the other day, she posted a picture. It was a picture of a dark-skinned man eating a piece of chocolate cake. He was fully clothed, nothing inappropriate, and the cake he was eating is her favorite cake. So she posted it on her Facebook page and said, something cheeky about the guy and the cake, And everybody laughed, and she went and took a shower and thought nothing of it. Well, when she got out of the shower and went into the room, he was acting real stank, okay? So she asked him, what's the problem? And he said, go ask your dark-skinned boyfriend on Facebook. He had seen the post. And he was mad about the post. So she said to me, should I block him on Facebook? She said, I know what you said about, people blocking or, not having their significant other on their Facebook page. But I feel like he's childish and, he's being immature. He's never shown any insecurity before, but now he's acting stank. And she wanted to block him on Facebook. And she asked me, what did I think about it? And I laughed. I laughed because I was like, you on some real Aquarius shit. He did some shit and you're like, that's very Aquarius. We in a minute. But you can't with your husband. You can't do that because, listen, I'm going to explain this to you very, very, very basically. You are trying to get your marriage to a better space. You said that he was angry with you. You said the two of you hadn't been really on good speaking terms. And then lately, for like a month, like 30 days, things have been better. So you're telling me that you want to improve your marriage, but at the same time, you're going to block him on Facebook. And then you said, I know he's going to be angry, but we're already, fighting. So what? And I'm like, that's not going to make things better. See, what you want to do right now is you want to make things better, not worse. So by doing that, you're going to make things worse. The fight that you're having currently is going to get bigger. And then social media, your particular social media is going to end up being a big ass fight. So me personally, I would not do that. And no way in hell I would do that. If you're trying to get things better, that's the worst thing you can possibly do. So you have two options here. Suck it up, because quite frankly, it wasn't really that bad. He made a very negative comment and he probably hurt your feelings. But you can either suck it up and just let it go because it wasn't that bad, or you can delete your Facebook page. If you think it's that big of a problem, just let it go. You don't need social media. It's not like you're, using it for anything other than, from what I understand, socializing. So delete it. Delete it and move on. You don't even need it. That's what I'm thinking. I would rather see you delete the Facebook page or let this drop than you try to block him. Because if you block him, you're going to make things worse. You already have some communication issues from what you said in the letter. So all you're going to do is make the situation worse. So I absolutely would not do that. I think that's a horrible idea. I think it's a horrible idea, period. But especially in the case where you're in a bad situation and you're trying to make it better. I wouldn't give him any reasons to be even more unagreeable than things already are between you. You want things to get back to happy, not go in the other direction. And if you delete him from your Facebook page, he's going to be thinking that you're hiding something when you're clearly not. You're opening up the door to a bunch of other problems and arguments that you don't need to have. So that's what I would do. I would rather be without Facebook and just leave the whole thing alone than block him and go through the changes that that's going to cause in your marriage. Okay? That to me is a reasonable compromise because you won't have Facebook, so you don't have to worry about him acting a fool on it, and you won't have to worry about what you post, Me personally, if that was the alternative, okay, I would just drop it. I would just let it go. And in the future, I would be mindful that he is insecure about those types of posts. So in the future, I would be mindful of that, and I probably wouldn't keep posting men on my page. I would be mindful that my husband is watching and he feels some type of way. See, this is why I'm not in a relationship. This is the kind of stuff right here, because you need to be mindful and considerate of each other. Also, this is the problem you asked me about, but you also have a communication issue. You said you and your husband never apologized to each other. When something goes wrong, it felt fake to you when you guys apologized. You guys need to work on your communication skills. Seriously, if I were you guys, if I didn't see a marriage counselor, I would do some work. And there's a book I like a lot. It's called Nonviolent Communication for Couples. And I'm going to tag it underneath this video. And if you guys want to do the work yourself, if he's open to that, then I would do it ourselves. Get the book, both of you read it and do the exercises in it. And if he's not open to that, I would talk to him about seeing a marriage counselor. And if he's not open to that, you guys really have to think about what are you doing here? Because your relationship needs some work in the communication area specifically. Because when you guys have a fight, you're supposed to, at some point in time, find a way to clear the energy, to heal it, to mend it. You said all y'all do is just stop being mad eventually and start talking again. That's not good, because those resentments do not go anywhere. Those resentments are still in the air. So you have years and years of resentments in the air. And I know for me, when I get into an argument with somebody, all those resentments come up in my mind. So if I were you, your bigger problem here is that you have a communication issue. So I would try to work on that aspect as well, as far as, seeing a therapist or getting some self-help or whatever you guys want to do. Because what's going to end up happening is that if you keep going down this road, y'all going to come to a place of no return. You see? And the issue with the social media is just a small issue compared to that communication. That's a huge issue. You could change your whole relationship by learning how to communicate with each other differently and give your marriage the longevity that it deserves, So think about those things that I said, and absolutely do not block him on social media. Just give Facebook up. It's not that deep. Seriously. If you and him going back and forth like that, just give it up. You don't need it no way. Just let it go. And I know some people will tell me, oh, that's not fair. Why she got to give up her Facebook? Well, I'd rather see her give up the Facebook than give up her husband. I would much rather, But me personally, I wouldn't give up my Facebook. I would just be mindful not to post things like that in the future. I would be mindful that he sees them and that he's a little insecure about that. And I would just move on with that. Okay? I hope that helps you. See you later.